Hello. Okay, let's just make things really awkward really fast. That's what I do. Um, so hi, I am Jennifer, and I'm gonna do things with my hands because I'm nervous. Okay, so I decided to do something on YouTube today because, I got so much going on in here. I kind of want to, get it out here, you know? So, my name's Jennifer, and I am a recovering alcoholic. Woohoo! And I haven't drank for almost 5 years. Holy fuck, 5 years. Whoa. Yeah, it's been crazy, and it's not easy. And the honestly, the hardest part was pretty much what you have to do is you have to make yourself a new life because the one you're living right now, you can't have that life. If you're living that life, you're going to be right back into drinking. So you have to make everything new. New friends, new hobbies, new what. Well, you know what? You can keep some of your things that you do. Obviously, for the first while, you're not going to be going to the bar dancing or whatever. You're gonna go through a lot of emotions, and you're gonna realize who's your real friends, and then eventually, where I'm at right now, you're not even gonna want to go out and get stupid, and you're not even gonna want to be around people that are drinking and using, and you're not even gonna want it anymore. I don't even want it. There's little points, there's little moments in my life where it's I'll hang out with certain friends that drink sometimes, and then I'll be like, oh, I just want to get crazy or whatever. But it's then you kind of see how they are when they're getting crazy, or you see what they're doing, and it's it seemed a lot more crazier just because you were drunk. You can still do those things. I went over to a friend's house, and all they were doing was playing drunk video games, but they were so into it. They were like, oh, fucking rights, yeah. But I could still do that. But for some reason, it felt like it was a lot more fun when you're drunk, but there's other things that you can do that can get that feeling of you're craving something, you need to do something crazy, because I feel that's oftentimes why you drink sometimes. You want to let loose, or, just do something that's a big deal, or. But you can still do that. You can still do that. Just do it sober, and wake up the next day and don't feel like a piece of shit. Mind you, if you can drink and you can drink responsibly, and it's not an everyday or an every weekend kind of thing, then that's fine. Really, if you're not hurting anyone and you're not hurting yourself, then you're doing it kind of for what it's intended for. It's to just, have a good time and not make it a lifestyle, just make it a once in a while type of thing. But even for me, I kind of have an issue with that nowadays where it's how is alcohol a reward? I'm at this point in my life where, let me see, so you had a hard week at work, so you're gonna go drink your face off. Okay, that's a reward. I'm gonna go get fucked up because I had a crazy week. You're already tired, and you're gonna go fuck yourself up some more. I don't know, man. I realized you gotta take care of yourself. You only get one body. You might think going out every weekend isn't really a big deal. I work Monday to Friday. I go out every weekend, and it's not a big deal. But think about how your body is, if you're getting fucked up, wasted drunk, every weekend, that's 4 or 5 times a month. And if you're doing it both days, like if you're doing, fuck, you could do it Friday and Saturday night. So that's like 14 times a month, really. If you think about it, if you're doing it hard, like, I, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. 14 times a month. No. It's 2, 4, 6, 8 to 10 times a month. But yeah, that's a lot, you know? That's a lot to put your body through just for a good time. Like, everything you're doing when you're fucked up, you should do it all sober. Like, and you'll feel amazing. Like, I honestly never even thought to think of I could do this sober. And I could get, like, it's like you could do it drunk and you get that shitty outcome. You could do it sober. You could fucking get the good outcome of not being hungover the next day. It's like, fuck, I'm winning. Like, I'm winning at this shit, you know? But yeah. So, I don't know exactly what my YouTube channel is going to be all about. I think it's just going to be about a lot of random day-to-day normal ass stuff. But I just wanted to reach out more on here because I know what it's like to be sober and not really feel like you're connecting fully with anyone, because where I come from, everyone drinks. Like, I'm like a fucking unicorn. I don't know very many people that are 100% sober. They don't drink, they don't use drugs, you know. I can't even think of one person who's like that. Like my friends. I can't. Like, I have my mom. She doesn't really. But then again, she'll once in a while, like maybe once a fucking year. But it's hard to find friends your age that are, oh, like totally into that, you know? Well, here for me, just personally speaking. But I'm sure they're out there, but they're just hiding like me because I don't go to meetings. Yeah, that's another thing about me. I don't go to meetings. I've been sober for in May. It's January right now, end of January, so in May, that'll be my 5-year sobriety. I don't go to meetings. I find that I've changed my life around enough that I'm not around those triggers, I guess you could say. Like, I'm not around the crew of friends that drink all the time. So if you don't put yourself in those situations, you're not going to be as vulnerable. So I find that I eliminated all of that. Like, when I first got sober, I hung out with my parents, like my mom and my stepdad. They'd every night, like, come over for supper, come over, okay, like, yeah, woohoo, like, it's not necessarily fun at the beginning, but, like, there were times where, um, it was fun, you know, and you sit back and you really appreciate those people that are in your life. Like, they're willing to, not really willing, but they're giving you that safe environment to come to, you know, without any question. Like, they're not whooping it up. And if they are, like my stepdad, he would have drinks sometimes. He'd let me know, like, I'm having a few, just so you know, before you come over. So that was always nice. So you could say no, or you could just, you know, mentally prepare yourself. But yeah, I guess I'm just like, I don't know what I'm going to talk about, and I just keep talking about sobriety. But I think it's really important. I think that this world has become, it's a normal thing now. It's normal to drink, and the idea of drinking now, it's just a really fucked up concept to me. It's like, okay, so you had a hard week, or you are stressed out, or all those excuses you tell yourself. And this one drink is gonna, like, chill you out, right? Like, this one drink or this getting fucked up is gonna make it all better, but it's not. Like, if realistically, if you had a hard week, like, fucking rest it up, man. Like, Netflix and chill, you know? Or go for a walk, you know? Breathe in that like, fresh air. I live in a mining town, so it's not the greatest, but whatever. Like, go for a walk, go to the gym, go do something that's good for your body, like, or just chill the fuck out. Like, in my mind, poisoning yourself, really, this is what you're doing. It's like, I just feel like if my past me was watching this video, like, my old self would be like, shut up, bitch, like, but it's truly, you're legitimately putting poison into your body to hope for this outcome of, like, freedom or whatever else, but, like, at the end of it all, you usually just feel like a piece of shit. It's like, skip all of that. Those tired feelings you're feeling, deal with them, or, rest on it, or eat something healthy and make yourself feel better. It almost doesn't make sense. It's almost like all the ads on TV and everything have just really gotten to us, and then they've lied to us for so many years. And all those ads and all those companies you see on TV, like, they just want your fucking money. That's all they want. They're promoting this amazing time and they're showing you this amazing shit because they want your fucking money. They're not showing you what comes after that party. They're not showing you the hangover you get from buying their shit. Blah! Like, shit like this I never thought about. And that's, like, kind of what happens once you take that time off from drinking. Like, you take some time off, whatever. Your mind kind of gets a little bit clear. Like, a little bit. Come on, let's be honest here. If you drink as hard as I did, it's more than a little bit clear. Anyways, so you become a little bit more clear here. And you start thinking about things. You start thinking about life and actually, like, how it is and everything. And it just kind of brings you to this, like, moment of, like, it's almost like this moment of clarity, this moment of, like, you feel awakened or something, You're just like, ugh. a lot of things, a lot of things look differently, pretty much, is what I'm trying to say. Things don't look how they used to look. You'll look at a situation and you will think all these other thoughts about it. You'll surprise yourself too, like, after a while. Like, my reaction to leave a fucked up situation is just like this now. Like, if I'm not comfortable, it's like, why the fuck am I here? And I'm gone. Like, I don't need this. I don't want this. This isn't my kind of lifestyle, Like, or just seeing people out doing life, Like, you'll see those times that I do want to go out dancing, which are like once a year. You'll see that girl that's way too drunk and you'll just think, holy fuck, like, that used to be me. And you're like, it's almost like, oh yeah, okay, that's why I'm not drinking. Like, kind of it kind of reassures you, like, that's why, it's very reassuring. Or you'll see those guys that get all fucking, they're hammed up and they just want to fight, and you're like, oh, I used to have a stupid boyfriend like that. Or, just all these things come back and you're like, okay, that's why I don't want to live that lifestyle anymore. But if you can do it for what it's intended for and it's not fucking with your life and you just want to go out once every very so often, then just, do it. It's not a problem in your life. Like, I'm not judging it. For me, it's just, I've come to this point of, like, you kind of surrender and you're like, man, I really can never have this shit in my life, because when it is in my life is just that. It is shit. So, yeah. My first video of, like, actually blah 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 talking on here. And I think it's probably going to be a lot of, just talking on here. And hopefully my random thoughts, some of them you can relate to. And it's okay if you don't relate, because, like, we're at different points in our life. Like, I'm over here, you're way the fuck over there, and, we all have different angles, different views of how things should go. Or, because different things feel differently for everyone, Like, I'm not sitting here trying to tell you how to do your fucking life. Like, that's not what I'm doing. This is just a personal experience, and a lot of this on here that I'm going to be doing is a lot of talking about just personal experiences and feelings. I did something and it felt like that, or just shit on my mind. Because when you get sober, I swear, something happens to you, man. Like, you just really start thinking a lot. Like, it's taken me 5 years to come on here and actually talk about some thoughts and feelings. Like, this is just a little pinch. It's just a little taste of what goes on in here. But yeah, um, I'm sitting here and I'm playing with this. I made this. I made you this while I was talking to you because I was nervous. I don't know. I don't know what this is. This is the end of the movie. I think I'm done. Okay, so you guys, you have a great day. And yeah, it was nice to have a chat with you. So, bye.